Welcome, my name is Robot Butler, and today I'll be talking about Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 8, titled Assassin's Bullet. So the episode starts off with Eren Yeager, and he has a hold of Porco Galliard, who is the Jaw Titan, and he's standing across from Reiner. And they both go in for a strike. Eren lands off a clean strike, and Reiner falls to the ground, but what Eren doesn't notice is that Reiner actually has a hold of Porco, which was his objective the whole time, was to save the Jaw Titan so it doesn't get stolen away from Marley. At this point, Eren has transformed 3 times and he's exhausted. Mikasa's like, let's go. They both leave. All the other scouts that are at Marley are also escaping on this blimp. Gabi sees this and she's very frustrated, and she still has a gun in her hand, so she takes off. Falco follows Gabi and tries to talk her down, basically telling Gabi like, hey, this was revenge. This was their form of revenge because our warriors attacked them years ago. But Gabi doesn't want to listen to none of that, and she still just has her brainwashed narratives. Gabi is able to get a hit off on one of the scouts, and he falls down and he dies. Gabi gets a hold of his gear, and she rides off to the blimp, and when she gets in the blimp, she gets a clean shot off at Sasha. And we see the shocked look in Connie and Jean's face, and Gabi and Falco are stomped out by the rest of the scouts. Gabi is still spewing off her brainwashed narratives, and Jean is basically like, let me show you. So he takes her into this room where we see that Zeke Yeager is still alive, the Beast Titan. And Gabi is absolutely taken back by this. She's like, why'd you let them capture you? Little did she know that it was actually Zeke's plan. So this is where I saw the little bit of confusion. People were confused about why Zeke was still alive, why the scouts acted so cool with it. But the truth is that when Eren left the island of Paradise to go to Marley, when he was infiltrating, he actually teamed up with Zeke and they came up with this plan. Eren then later wrote letters, as we saw in the past episodes. He wrote letters, gave them to Falco, had Falco deliver the letters for him, and then the letters went to Paradise, basically telling the scouts on the island, like, hey, I'm here, I've infiltrated them, and I need your help. If you don't come, I'm basically going to die. I mean, what were the scouts to do? Their hands were basically folded here. There wasn't much for them to do. They risk not going and then losing Eren, who has 2 Titan abilities. So their hands were forced. So they go to Marley, basically having to join in on this massacre of all these people, of all these world leaders, and all these leaders of these nations. And they are obviously upset with it, as we see at the end of the episode when Jean says to Eren, like, Sasha wouldn't have died if you wouldn't have called the scouts here. So Sasha died because of Eren's actions, and that's why Zeke and Eren made the plan. I mean, Zeke has different motives than Eren does, which we'll see later on, which makes for an interesting dynamic between those two. But Zeke has different motives, but for now they're working together. And Levi obviously hates it that he had to leave him alive. But yeah, that's why Zeke was still alive, is because him and Eren made plans, and then Eren wrote letters to the people on Paradise asking them to come and help. So they're so shocked about everything that happened because they didn't know it was going to be this huge. So I hope I just cleared up some stuff. The death of Sasha really hit me hard. I think when I first read this chapter, it was about a year and a half ago, and I teared up, guys. I truly did. I loved Sasha, I loved her character, and the flashback was just, wow, it was just twisting the knife. It truly, yeah, it just really sucked, guys. I hope I cleared up some stuff. If you have any questions, you can post it down in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.